Okay, so today we're going to be completing the square, and the middle term is going to be odd here, so we're going to end up with some fractions. So the first thing we want to do is, looking at our equation y equals x squared plus 5x plus 2, we want to draw our little square piece. All right, and this part here is x squared. Remember that makes this side x and this side x. Now what we have to do is we have to cut this 5x in half. So what's half of 5x?
2.5x and a half.
Well, half of 5x would be 2.5x, right? But I'm going to tell you that we don't want to use decimals here. We want to use fractions because they're easier.
But
so
if
if
I
I
need
need
to
to
add,
3/2? Oh wait, 5 over 2.
5 over 2. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to say 5 over 2x here and 5 over 2x here. Because if I added 5 over 2x plus 5 over 2x, I'd end up with 10 over 2x.
yeah.
And that'd be 5,
Okay.
which is what I want to end up with. So how long is this little piece here if this length here is x?
5 over 2.
5 over 2, perfect. And so this one is 5 over 2. Now to find this part of our square, so that we end up with a perfect square of x plus 5 over 2, what's got to go down here?
Oh, in the little box? 5 over 2 multiplied by itself.
Which would be what? What's 5 over 2 squared?
25 over 4.
Now that's why I like to use the fractions. It's a whole lot easier to square a fraction because usually you have a smaller number on top and bottom. Okay? Now we're going to set this up like we were doing before. Y equals x squared plus 5x. And what goes right here to complete our square?
Plus 25 over 4.
Plus 25 over 4. Well, we want to write down what we started out with originally, which was the plus 2. Now I have just added 25 over 4 to this, which is totally illegal. What is it legal to add?
Add 20.
Negative 25
Negative,
over 4.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So you have to cancel it out.
It's legal to add
Equals
0,
zero, yeah.
so I have to take away 25 over 4. Perfect. So let's write this as a perfect square of x plus 5 over 2 quantity square. Now remember where we get this 5 over 2. It's half this original term we started with. Because when we're making this square, that's the side length of our square. Okay? Now this, if I change this to fourths, what would that be? 8/4? Yes? 2 is the same thing as 8/4. So when I add / subtract those together, what is that, 17 over 4?
Yeah.
So minus 17 over 4, what would my vertex be on this one?
be negative 5 over 2, comma, negative 17 over 4.
That looks perfect. So what I want you to do is I want you to check this in your calculator. You're going to type this into y1, and then we're going to do second trace, and that gets us to our calculate menu. Since this A is positive, it means our parabola is going to open up like this. So what we're going to calculate is going to be this vertex down here, and it's called the minimum. And you can kill the tape right now, Brandon.
Okay.